Like and subscribe my channel and share with those guys who want to learn SD-WAN. Thank you so much.
routers because see in all like a very in the very starting you are not going to remove your circuits from the routers or from the firewalls and connecting to those on your Velocloud edges, because see you want to communicate to the non-SDWAN sites as well. So the placement of VC will be always parallel to those routers or the firewalls which were already there, right? So in that case, how you want to extend your WAN circuit directly to the VC? Either you can use the public IP or you can use the private and do it by doing the NAT. You can utilize that VC. Right? And you can connect that circuit as a WAN, right? So, but while connecting this, you must aware about what all requirements you have from the VC side. How like that VC will be communicating to the orchestrator, how that will be getting the DNS resolution, right? Those all things you need to understand the things, right? Okay, and now comes with like VCE, right? That you are deploying, it will always have 443 port, like communication towards the Velocloud orchestrator on the port number 443, right? So if your gateways are also in the cloud, each VC will initiate the packet toward the gateway as well for VCMP tunnels, and that port will be 2426, right? So that is for the VCMP tunnel. You need the DNS also because that need to be resolved as well, right? That port you required. If you need NTP also required. So these are very, if any UDP packets are filtered over there and normal IPsec cannot be built, those also you need to in very initial packets you need to filter out those, or as well you want to open those from the firewall itself, right? Because these are IPsec tunnels which are like which VC is building between different devices, right? So yes, those ports need to be enabled if your firewall is before your VCs on, maybe on the site, maybe on the data center,
Yeah.
right guys?
So
So that's what the like architecture will look like if you have firewall. Yeah.
So those things you need to consider. Um, Let me repeat it again so that you will not forget those things. So orchestrator, as we discussed, that it is communication channel between the edges, right, and the orchestrator, and the gateway and the orchestrator, and it is used the component TLS 1.2 for communication with these devices so that it will be secure, as we discussed that normally you use when you open any browser on a bank website. So TLS is a protocol. It's the same thing is used by the orchestrator. Orchestrator we can deploy in on-prem or maybe on cloud. It also the responsible for configuration or the policy management, your GTP, monitoring, any kind of logs, your troubleshooting, any kind of alert or other analytics. So all the, as you see that is typically hosted in cloud, but sometime customer also deploy on the on-prem, right? And we also share that it also every 30 second uh, it send the 4 consecutive heartbeat. When packet got lost, then it declared this offline device, right? And after 5 minutes your edges will send the to the link status to the orchestrator, and it will share its flow link status like packet loss, latency later. Now the control plane control plane uh, basically that Velocloud claim that it also optimize the traffic. They have some special kind of collaboration, right? uh, and maybe you are using some cloud on ramp, AWS Azure, and the in basic understanding, you can understand that it manage the routing for all of your SD-WAN fabric, and they are globally distributed in all over the world on the region wise. So you don't need to take tension that okay, which gateway my edges will be selected. No, it's automatically. We will share you how edge will select their own gateway. That is a procedure that, but manually you cannot do that. Okay, this gateway will be my primary gateway. This gateway will be my secondary gateway. So there are some other things that uh, gateway play the role. Primary gateway, super gateway, secondary gateway. We will discuss later. But initially, you understand the gateway manage this and routing. This edge also perform all this your application identification, routing, any local breakout. But those policy you need to configure on the orchestrator, and it's a multiple form factor you can use. Physical, under the physical there are multiple models, multiple capacity according to their port, according to the maybe it's LT support or not, Wi-Fi support or not. So these kind of feature you can select according to your site, that how many users the site have, and means these are something part of planning. You have 200 sites, so under the 200 site you need to definitely, under the designing, you need to segregate them into the large site, small site, medium site, and under the
And
last.
that Sachin, that is totally depends on the like design itself. Yes, the architecture. By guys, but see these devices has different models on the behalf of capacity. What kind of capacity? Okay, how much WAN bandwidth that device can support? 200 Mbps. You can buy a 510 600 series. Okay, if you want to connect at least 1000 Mbps 1 gig circuit, then you need
Sunil,
to select the different one to it, right? So
hello.
that is on the WAN bandwidth
Ah,
side.
yeah, I have
Those
seen.
different devices comes with a different tunnel capacity as well, right? So the tunnel capacity is like 100 and 100 tunnels can be formed from the device which is
12 to
there,
1.
like 500 series only 100 MB,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's fine.
maybe 50 only tunnel. So what are those tunnels? Those tunnels are VCMP
Sure,
tunnels,
sure.
or VCMP tunnels itself. You always have VCMP tunnels from your site to the data centers, okay, to the gateways. These are the static tunnels which we call the VCMP tunnels, towards the data center and gateway. These will always up, okay, but they are adding the count, right? If you have 4 data center with different links availability, then those will be the like eight tunnels, VCMP tunnels. With the gateways, 5 are there, 6 are there. It is combining, after combining it is making them 14 tunnels. Those are static tunnels, they will always be there, right? But if you have more communication from the side perspective, your like box is exhausted on the count of tunnel, then that will not perform well, right? So in that case, you need to purchase a different kind of box, right? With a more capacity for the tunnels, right, and the bandwidth as well. So that's why these models are different and according to their capabilities and what kind of device you should be using, that can be calculated or that can be like finalized within the while you are doing the architecture design from the site, from the site perspective, like when you are creating the HLDs, right, high level design for any of the enterprise. So that's why these are different, right?
Yeah, for example, you have the site, right? Maybe you have some Asia region, and these connectivity you already have via the internet cloud from VCO to and the VCG, right? I know that you guys are not from the deployment thing, but you should understand for your learning perspective also. So, for
Let's wait,
example,
Sachin. Let's wait,
mhm.
guys. Any question till
Any question?
now?
Yeah,
Because
don't hesitate.
Yeah, we don't want audience to be that much of silence, right? So if you
Sometimes
have
if
any question till now, please, question.
yeah, anytime anybody can ask a question. Don't
Sure.
depend on the recording that we will get the recording. We will later on read this. So anytime you can ask a question. If you were not able to answer it, we will definitely come back. So maybe you have some Asia region here. So for example, you are McD, McDonald, or maybe you have any other company which have worldwide very big footprints, but you have very small users aside.
Like and subscribe my channel and share with those guys who want to learn SD-WAN. Thank you so much.